Minimalism isn't just about having fewer things. For many, it's a life-changing philosophy that reshapes the way we think about money, happiness, and the pursuit of more. For me, embracing minimalism wasn't a trend. It was a turning point. It became the compass that guided me out of the stress and uncertainty of debt and toward a life of freedom and clarity. My journey began when I reached a breaking point. No matter how hard I worked, my credit card balances and loan payments seemed never-ending. Each month, I'd pay what I could, only to watch my hard-earned money disappear into interest charges and bills for things I barely remembered buying. The weight of debt was overwhelming, and I knew something had to change. Minimalism entered my life quietly, almost by accident. I stumbled upon articles and stories of people living with less, finding joy in simplicity, and most importantly, gaining control of their finances. The idea was simple: focus on what truly adds value to your life and let go of the rest. It sounded liberating. I decided to give it a try, hoping that a new mindset could help me break the cycle of debt. The first step was confronting my spending habits. I took a hard look at where my money was going, and it was eye-opening. So much of my paycheck was spent on things I didn't need: clothes I wore once, gadgets that gathered dust, endless restaurant meals and coffee runs. I realized that every purchase, no matter how small, was a choice. If I wanted to pay off my debt, I needed to start choosing differently. I began decluttering my home, room by room. As I sorted through my belongings, I asked myself, does this add value? Do I truly need it? Letting go of the excess was challenging at first, but with every item I donated or sold, I felt lighter. The physical space I gained was matched by a mental clarity I hadn't felt in years. More importantly, selling unused items brought in extra cash, which I immediately put toward my debt. With my new minimalist mindset, I learned to prioritize experiences over possessions. Instead of shopping for entertainment or status, I found joy in simple pleasures: walking in the park, cooking at home, spending time with friends and family. I learned that happiness wasn't tied to what I owned, but to how I lived and connected with others. Minimalism also taught me to budget with intention. Instead of mindlessly spending, I created a clear plan for every dollar. I focused on what mattered most: my essentials, my well-being, and my goals. I cut out subscriptions I rarely used, cooked more meals at home, and found free or low-cost ways to enjoy life. Every sacrifice was a step closer to freedom. The results were more powerful than I imagined. As months passed, my debt shrank steadily,